Conservative activist and podcaster Charlie Kirk has been shot.
Oh my gosh.
I've always said, politics can turn the most sane person evil. Nothing, and I mean nothing, divides people more than politics. War starts in politics. Racism starts in politics. There's a lot of things that start from politics that end with tragedy. I don't usually make a video like this. Usually I tell jokes and shit. As a matter of fact, there'll be no sponsors in this video at all. I just wanted to talk about this because, fuck. Chances are if you clicked on this video, you probably know Charlie Kirk has been shot. When I first heard the news, I was shocked. I didn't see any videos. I just read an article on it. I was scrolling. I don't really feel like making a video about this until I get more updates. And as I'm making this video, there has been an update. Charlie Kirk is dead. I can't believe I'm saying this. I also saw the video, and it was horrible.
I want to bring in Raydon Desheen. She was at the event right now. She saw the attack. She's on the phone. Raydon, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If you could tell us where you were, what you saw, what happened.
Yeah, so I was clear up at the front. So they had like the tent set up for where Charlie was going to be. And then they had like the cattle grade set up with a walkway for the people that were going to debate him. And then I was the grate right behind it. So I was right by the walkway. So I was right up front.
And then what happened? When the actual shot was fired, where were you? What did you see or hear?
So I was, he was just talking to the second debater. And ironically, it was about the transgender shooter. And, they're talking about, not allowing them to purchase firearms. And he was talking back and forth with the guy. And then all of a sudden I hear up top, I see Charlie. I think it got his carotid. I just saw him grab, it looked like his neck. And there's just blood pouring out everywhere. And his eyes kind of rolled back. And at that point, I kind of looked up because it sounded like it came up from behind me up the hill. And it was just one pop. And then we all dropped to the ground. And then they told us all to run.
Hey, stop! Stop, folks! Stop! Back up! Amy! Go!
Now before I really dive into this and start giving my take on it, because holy fuck, there are stupid people in the comment section on X or Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it these days, and Reddit. Those are like the cesspools of idiots. And before I really dive into that, for those of you that don't know who Charlie Kirk is, I'll give you some cliff notes. Charlie Kirk was a conservative actor, author, and radio host known for founding Turning Point USA. It is a prominent youth organization that advocates for conservative principles on high school and college campuses. Under Kirk's leadership, the organization expanded rapidly, claiming a presence on thousands of campuses across the U.S., mobilizing young voters for conservative candidates. Kirk was a vocal supporter of Donald Trump. He built a close relationship with him and helped mobilize young voters for his campaigns. You've probably seen him and known him for clips like this. Some of his stuff is kind of funny because he interviews really dumb people.
What is a woman?
What is it? That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb question.
What is a woman? It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Someone who identifies as a woman.
You can't answer the question with the question. Yeah, define the woman without saying woman.
It's a social role.
You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman?
How about you talk to someone with media training? How about you talk to someone
You don't need media training. It's not a trick.
yeah,
What is a woman?
who identifies as a woman?
You can't answer the question with the...
What are you talking about?
It's the college kids of America going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt who think it's a trick question when you ask them what a woman is. I go around universities and have challenging conversations, and because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements respectfully, because when people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
I've never seen someone do this.
Well, it's a growing trend because people like me are facing violence, assault, the left. Yes, the campus Antifa. I've been stormed out of restaurants. I've been assaulted publicly, multiple death threats.
Okay, so what's your goal in all this?
There's more people that agree with me than some people would actually believe, and they come out of the woodwork when I do stuff like this. We record all of it so that we put on the internet so people can see these ideas collide. When people stop talking, that's when you get violence.
Now, once again, a fucking reminder to you idiots that are typing away right now in the comment section that he deserved it just because you have a disagreement between your beliefs. I need you to know this. I don't usually do political videos. But when I do, it has to either be very stupid or very bad. This falls into the bad category. Now, I don't care what party you believe in. I'm neither a conservative or a liberal. I'm not saying this for fucking the purpose of gaining both sides to like me. I'm just saying it because I use common sense. There's stupid people from both sides. It's the extremists that are the problem. If you can find a middle ground and just have a healthy disagreement and be like, alright, life goes on, whatever. That's your belief, this is mine, we can still be friends. Life would be so much easier. But that's not the case. The moment somebody has an opinion that you don't agree with, most of you guys, you go crazy. You crash out. And this is a huge example of that. Now I want to say this. This is not a huge W for the Conservative Party because it makes the Democrats look bad. This is not a huge L for the Democrats either. As a matter of fact, I gotta give credit to both parties right now because this has unified the parties. Because, to be honest, a normal person does not want another person to die, regardless of what your political beliefs are. And if you do want the other person to die, you're not fucking normal. And if you can't handle that, you need to be locked up. And I despise you and I hate you. You guys know what the problem is with society these days? Everyone has like this weird mob mentality. I've said this before and I'll say it again. People cannot think for themselves anymore. Whether it's conservatives or Democrats or there's 100 million genders or there's like 2 genders. Nobody can think for themselves anymore. They have to be told what to think. Here's an example. Let me throw one out there. There's a person scrolling on internet and then they see a fucking quote they relate to and they're like, oh, I'm gonna make that my personality for the rest of the day. Or like they read the comment section and they see what other people are saying without actually even viewing the video. They just read the comments before they even finish a video and suddenly that's also their opinion because other people are saying it so they think they should say it. Well, you know what? When a bunch of stupid people say stupid things, you're gonna be stupid. You're dumb. You need to learn to make your own opinions based on, well, logic. Use your eyes, use your brain. Stop letting other people think for you. You know why? Because people like that end up becoming extremists. And extremists are the reason there's a huge problem in this specific country. An average person can have a political opinion and not be extreme. Wow. Miracle. Wow. You can go on with your life and not kill things. And you know what the dumbest comment I've ever seen was today? Like, ever? Isn't he an advocate for guns? Yes, he is. But that doesn't determine whether he should get fucking shot or not. Are you a fucking idiot? That's like me going, aren't you an advocate for knives because you cut meat with it and cut vegetables with it and fruits? So if you get stabbed in the neck, I'm just gonna say, wasn't he an advocate for knives? What is this logic? You can be a responsible gun owner, like myself, and not shoot people for no reason. It should only be used for self-defense. That's how I feel. And I guess shooting range and hunting, and there are some exceptions. But when it comes to violence upon another human for no reason, I completely disagree with it. See? There's a middle ground. Wow! He can actually support the right side and have a middle ground. What the fuck? I didn't think that was possible, Cal. Oh my god, you're such a living proof of that. The world is so fucking black and white these days that if you have one belief, suddenly you believe everything that party believes. What the fuck happened to logic, guys? Now, as I'm recording this video, I got news that they found the shooter or something. Not 100% sure. This is very brand new. This is happening right now as I'm recording this. Authorities in Utah said there is an active investigation. FBI Director Kash Patel said this evening that a person who was previously taken into custody has been released after interrogation. There has been an outpouring of condemnation from both sides of the aisle. President Donald Trump said he was loved and admired by all, especially me. He also ordered flags to fly out half-staff until Sunday. So in that article, as you saw, they said they released a suspected shooter. However, a couple hours later, I saw this video. So it left me confused.
A bit of confusion there for many of us covering this and the press as well that was gathered. Things are very fluid. This just happened a few hours ago. It was an assassination from long range. It was planned out from what we've heard. There was a suspect in dark clothing, they believe, seen on closed circuit TV at Utah Valley University. The question now is, it seemed like the FBI director went a little further than officials in Utah were comfortable with. Do you think this is an issue of semantics, or they have the man they were looking for?
Yeah, it's an issue of semantics, Tom. And according to our colleague Mike Cosner, who is talking to the top of the FBI tonight, there is growing confidence that the individual identified by officials in Utah as a person of interest that they now have in custody is, in fact, the person they believe could be the shooter in this. So to just break down the semantics briefly, sometimes they don't want to call somebody a suspect for certain legal reasons in their ability to question and their ability to talk to that person. So that could be at play here. In addition to that, they want to make sure that they can match up the evidence that they've recovered and seen so far to this person before officially calling them a suspect. Right, but right now they have a real good feeling that the person they think is responsible for this assassination, they do have in fact in custody.
Now you see why I'm confused. It is a whole mess. This whole situation's a mess. Even the news people are confused. I'm confused. The press is confused. The only person that's not confused is the FBI. I don't know about you guys. I don't talk to the FBI like that. So all I can say at the end of this is push all the politics aside, please, and just view this as fucking violence. Like, people who go, isn't he an advocate for guns, and then like trying to like use that as justification as to why he got shot, are the same people that I should say, aren't you an advocate for fucking cars after getting hit by a car? Like, it makes no sense.
There are a lot of people that are like, no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things happen to bad people.
Charlie Kirk just got shot.
Well, breaking fucking news, folks. Seems somebody just took a shot at one of the Fanta-Fastest favorite 5-mile wide mouthpieces, Charles Chucklefuck Kirk.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
If we're talking on like a governmental scale of things, it does seem like both parties are here for Charlie Kirk, and that is nice to see. Any violence done over politics is stupid violence. Violence is dumb in general, unless it's self-defense, of course. I'll make that clear. Yeah, this whole situation is scary. It's just sad how, like, it's moments like this and videos like that that make me sit here and go, you never know when you're gonna go. It's sad. It's scary. It's a scary thought. But anyways, this whole thing is just sad. My heart goes out to the family, and it goes out to Charlie Kirk, of course. And I do hope the shooter gets the death penalty. That's my take. As always, my bears, take care, stay safe, and please, don't die.
It's a new year, new life, new tears, new friends, same love. But I'm glad you're here, you're mine, my dear. I see you, my